All right, so what's going on, everybody? Dan the Ultra Dad here today. Hope you're doing well. Hope your training is going well. Today, we're going to be talking about my training plan. I've had a lot of questions on a couple of my videos about what training plan I'm going to be using, what it's going to look like running up to the May 1st Flying Pig Marathon, my first road marathon. So I figured today would be a great day to go through that and kind of show you what my plan is and, hopefully answer some of those questions. All right, so nice little 4.5 mile run from downtown Middletown up here to the Elk Creek Park, which is up in Madison Township. Pretty good vert, man. We probably hit maybe 200-300 feet going up. That's a pretty big hill. Of course, we're gonna go hit the downhill on that, but hey, we'll have some other rollers coming, and Eric over here has promised me he's gonna add some good vertical gain, which I'm just thrilled about. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Dan the Ultra Dad, and I thank you for coming back. Thank you to all my viewers. I appreciate it. And I hope that today's video casts some light on what my plan is and what my thoughts are about my marathon training plan. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like, thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel. But let's get into it. So I'm kind of old school. Take a look at my legal pad that I've used to go ahead and write out all my workouts over the next 2 months, because that's what I have. May 1st is the Flying Pig Marathon in Cincinnati, and I have March and April. This is the very end of February, so up until now, I have done a halfway decent job of building some base. What I mean by that is working on the aerobic development so that I'm in a place where my body has some endurance, but I haven't put a lot of intense work in yet. So now's the time to turn up the training a little bit, and that's what hopefully you'll see on my training plan here. Now, one note on the training plan, I am not trying to go insane with it. I don't want to get injured. I have a lot of plans for the summer, so the last thing I want to do is hit this road marathon, with insanity and end up, getting some kind of stress fracture or, stress reaction, as I guess it can be called too. That's the last thing I want to do. Definitely don't want to hurt my knees, hurt my hips. So I'm going to I'm definitely going to start from where I am now and then gradually build as far as I can and do my best. And that's the goal. So take a look at my legal pad here. And you'll see on the left-hand side, I have my weekly mileage listed down the column there on the left. And right now I'm probably at like 20-25 miles a week, so nothing crazy at all. In fact, for some that's probably nothing, but that's where I am right now. So starting from where I'm at, this coming week, I think 33 miles would probably be a pretty good goal. And 36 the next, and gradually increasing up to 40. And then finally, I'm going to peak just below 50 miles a week. I'm going to be gradually increasing it because I want quality fitness and I want health. I want my body to be healthy, and I don't want to have injury. I want to be injury free. So that is my goal going through this training plan. If you take a look at the training plan at each individual day during the week, basically what I'm going to be trying to do is run 3 to 4 miles a day during the week. And I think that's a good goal. I think it's a realistic goal. I have a day job. I'm pretty busy with activities and things with my kids. I can't go too crazy with the mileage during the week. And so I think 3 to 4 miles is a realistic goal for me to have. Now, I will try to do a little bit of a longer run on one day in the middle of the week, whether it's a Wednesday or Thursday. I have it marked down on here on Thursday, but that's another point I want to make. This plan is definitely intended to be flexible. So during the week, if I get a longer it's really a mid-range run, like 6-7 miles. I don't really care what day it is. And then another part of the flexibility of the plan is if you take a look on the weekend, of course, there'll be a heavy emphasis on the long run, which is a pretty standard thing for marathon runners and ultra marathon runners to do. Because you really need those long miles to just start training your body to dealing with that kind of punishment over that period of time. My long runs are going to be the emphasis, and again, flexibility is the key. If I do it on Saturday, Sunday, I just have to get that long run in on the weekend. It doesn't matter which day it is. If you look, I'll start this week with a half marathon on Saturday or Sunday, and then going down the line, I'm gonna do 15 miles for the next 2 weekends after that, then bump it up to 17 miles for 2 weeks, and then ultimately getting to the classic 20-mile distance for my long run. I'm going to do that for 2 weeks and then bump it down to 15 and begin the taper. That's a quick look at the training plan. I hope that answers a few questions that some of you might have had about my plan and what I intend to do here running up to my first road marathon. So I guess the final thing I'd say about marathon training plans is that there are a number of different models, a number of different theories and I guess strategies for training for an effective marathon performance. I am totally new to all of this. This is my first road marathon, so it's kind of experimentation. I chose not to purchase a plan and go with one specific plan that I found just because I wanted to try kind of experiment a little bit and see what I could do on my own. So that may or may not work out for me, and I'm fully willing to admit that it may totally flop. But I think that this plan is generally designed to look like most marathon training plans. I mean, the mileage is not going to be crazy high, so we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me. A lot of marathon training plans have you going a lot higher mileage. So we'll talk about my ultimate goal for timing in some other video, but that is what I'm doing as far as the marathon training plan. I hope it was helpful to some of you. So I guess with that, I'll leave the floor to you. What are your training plans going to look like for your spring marathon if you're running a spring marathon? Or if you've run marathons in the past, how does this plan match up with what you have done? And definitely if you have any thoughts or criticisms about what you just saw, definitely hit me up in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. I think that's all I had to say today. Have a great day, and we will catch you in the next one.